And welcome to the Geeks 31 Days of Horror for Halloween. This is Lil.
This is Steve.
And this is Sean.
And tonight we're reviewing...
This is Sean.
And tonight we're reviewing Night of the Comet.
Sound like Dr. Claw.
From Inspector Gadget.
I'll get you next time.
I'll get you, Gadget.
I gotta turn around in my chair and do that.
So, Night of the Comet. Sean, why don't you share the trailer with everyone?
For the movie you picked.
Yeah, well, sorry.
It's got no sound, bruv. There it is. I love it already. Look at that.
Be like to be one of the last people on Earth.
We're talking ghost town!
We're talking.
I mean, there's no
The amount of cackle in that girl.
What would you do?
Hey, I'm sorry if the end of the world makes me a little nervous.
Where would you go?
The stars are ahead!
Well, get ready to find out, because the comet is coming into your orbit.
They should have remade this during COVID because there's nobody in this movie.
You will need ID. Let's be real.
Felt like they did make
It's
it
the
during
Night of the
COVID.
Comet.
It felt like a COVID movie.
Texas?
Night of the Comet.
I'll be taking requests from all you teenage comet zombies.
The night the teenagers ruled the world.
Yeah!
Night of the Comet.
The burden of civilization is on us.
Fiction, isn't it?
Damn, show the whole.
You can take this music before we get copywritten, but there you go. Somebody who made this, you're on mute, show. Somebody who did that soundtrack is gonna copyright it. The Night of the Comet. A comet wipes out most of the life on Earth, leaving two valley girls fighting against cannibal zombies and a sinister group of scientists. Movie stars Catherine Catherine Mary Stewart, and nobody else that you'll know. I mean, there's a few character actors. I do have to say that there's a few character actors in this, but it's Catherine Mary Stewart. If you've seen,
Is she our main girl?
yeah, she's the one that was the last Starfighter. She was the one that was sleeping with the dude in the beginning, and
That's 80s gold. Let's put it that way.
Sure.
We'll leave it at that.
This is an odd movie. But Sean, since you chose it, I'll let you give the first review.
Not good. This was an 80s movie though. It was like such an 80s movie, but I remember it being a little bit more like I thought it was different. Like I could have sworn I thought it was different, but maybe I'm crazy. I'm tripping.
I think you were just easily spooked as a child.
Yeah, well, that too. I mean, Jesus. I mean, fucking Thriller scared me when I was a kid, so let's be honest. Yeah, this wasn't as good as I thought it was. I just swear that the comet like came down and like killed.
We didn't even see the comet.
No, there was no comet. No, the commentary in the beginning was so bad. It was just like there was a once moment, and then this. I was like, what? This is terrible. I'm sorry. I apologize.
What are you rating it?
I'm gonna give it a low sidekick.
So you found something. You found something.
Yeah, it was the nostalgia part of it, maybe that probably I found, but that's about it. It's not bad.
Steve, have you ever watched this movie?
No, never seen it before. First time viewing for me.
So what do you think, Steve?
I also give it a low sidekick because this movie was terrible, but I like the mall. Like I miss the mall. Like I've been to a mall recently and it's shit. Malls are not the mall anymore, man. The mall used to be
the place to go.
You used to go to the mall just to hang out. You didn't even go shopping. You would just go there because that's where people were. And here I just got that taste of that, a little bit of that. This whole scene was fucking wild. When she gets in a fist fight with her mom, she just punches her the fuck out.
Out of her.
Like
Well,
she fell,
it's her stepmom.
she fell down against one of the sweetest CRT TVs you'll see in a long time. It was quite nice. Like
Very, very true.
what breaks her fall is like a TV. I'm like, ooh, I want that. I want that in my room.
Yeah, this crazy rich valley party was insane. Like it just made no sense. She was talking about how like she was acting super rich, but then you're looking at around the house and you're like,
look at the craftsmanship in that TV. Like that's fucking sweet.
That's why the movie gets this low sidekick instead
Low
of
sidekick.
Look at the craftsmanship in the TV.
Look at the wood paneling.
Holy shit, it was fucking boss. Yo, that TV was a fucking rich TV. Dog.
Look at that thing. And look, it's got buttons for the channels on the side. That thing is old. That thing is old and new at the same time.
That's like digital, Steve. That was like digital.
That's wild. Is that like a speaker on the right? I don't even know. I want it.
Yeah,
no,
there were digital TVs back then. Like you could hit the buttons, like a little do.
Yeah, look how big it is, though. She's sitting next to it. It's the same size as her. It's a big ass TV.
My grandma had a big TV. She had a big TV for a long time.
The zombies in this movie, I don't even like. It was neither here nor there. The fucking weird scientist people were neither here nor there.
Oh, was he in it from the back?
100% he was, and I didn't like they kept calling it "Making It." But you know what? The soundtrack approved. Also, I like how they used a bunch of like just pictures of LA, and they put like sound by it to make it.
Oh, they had weird computer, like not even computer, like painted like clouds going by.
Yeah, low sidekick for me. I did not. This isn't a horror movie for me, really, especially because the biggest problem, Sean, is that it's called Night of the Comet, and we never see the fucking comet. All we see is like some epilepsy-inducing fucking a light show, and then we see some barbecue dust on the ground, and that's about it. So, look.
Spoilers.
Well placed.
Hello, what did you give it?
He didn't go.
I didn't go yet, but I give it a low sidekick, and it's more nostalgia than anything because I remember the scene where like everybody was dust, and like the funniest one that I laughed out was when the rain came by at the end and like you know you saw the dust people go into the drain. I was like, this is what I remember. I remember this scene here where they're all dust, but then I'm like, I did not remember the mall scene. I didn't remember that we were.
You didn't remember the mall is the movie. The mall is the whole movie.
But I didn't remember the 30 minutes of them just dancing around trying.
And like, what was it that saved them? They were inside. So how are they the only people that lived?
Well, she was behind. They were talking.
Oh,
about
she was in the projection room, which was like,
and then
she was talking about lead and Superman and all kind of shit.
And then
her sister. Where was her sister at?
I think she was in the basement. So there are survivors because we see the guy coming in and we see people who might not have been fully protected who become zombies like this guy.
Why the first dude had to be black though?
And like they're chatty zombies.
No, it wasn't. Remember, because it was a different guy that took on the other guy. No,
that was him.
Black dude right here.
This guy got him at the door, and they talk. They're like, "Hey, come here." You're like, "What the fuck?"
Come here.
Because they weren't fully zombified.
Remember, they weren't zombies; they were like infected.
But like her whole thing, she's like, "I'm trained to deal with this situation. You know, don't make me hurt you." I'm like, "What the fuck is going on right here?" Yeah,
some terrible fighting there. She's like,
her way of dealing with it is to like get on the fucking bike and run away.
Yeah,
I like how she goes through like this whole town, blowing through lights. She just fought a zombie. And then she gets to this car at the stoplight, and there's nobody in it. And she looks around like, huh, something fucking weird is going on. I thought I just couldn't put my finger on it. The orange sky, the zombie that killed my boyfriend, the empty city. I can't figure.
Well, even her sister, then she's trying to prove it to her sister. She goes outside. She's like, "Where are the kids?"
Yeah, I just
Saturday morning. Where are the kids? And
I
she's
just
like,
love
"Oh, maybe they're sleeping."
it's like the clothes just vaporized, like the skin. Did they say like it was like the skin or something like that? They kind of just
Yeah,
or some
they
shit?
just turned into dust, and the clothes fell to the
She's
ground.
like, this is Cheryl or whatever. Fucking lady
You
thing.
take the clothes, and this is Chuck. Ashy shit.
And you know what the sister does? She shuts the fucking door. She's like,
She's
like,
shut the door.
not today, bitch. She's like, I got some cereal to eat. I'm gonna put on some fucking music. I'm gonna eat my Fruity Loops. And you leave me alone.
Oh man.
Then they go to the radio station, and they meet this guy.
And not Eric Estrada shows up.
They racially stereotype him. Hey,
Yo, Steve, the whole time I'm like, this is the poor man's Eric Estrada.
Oh,
Like, got
totally.
the same
It's
hair
totally
and
Eric Estrada.
everything.
I almost thought it was because his face was in shadow in the beginning. I was like, is that fucking Eric Estrada? They
Yeah,
really
I
get
thought
him?
it was too, Steve.
Did they really get him? No, they couldn't get him. And his whole story is just weird. Like, it's
He was in his tractor.
The way this movie was cut up, it was just like, wait, what? Like he drove his truck there,
and the way
then,
he's like dicey. He's like, yeah, I was going to San Diego with this girl that I picked up. They're like, where'd you spend the night? In my truck with that girl I picked up. Yo, what are you talking about, bro? Like, why do you keep bringing her up? Where's she at now? Like, why are you by yourself?
And then all of a sudden these scientists show up.
And this lady's just like
I don't know.
like a serial killer. Like, why is she even in here? And you got the dad from fucking that Van Damme twin movie. He's her boss.
Yeah.
she got her leggings in. She got her little leggings on, like she's about to go fucking jazzercise and shit.
They all have these matching uniforms.
Yeah, they look like they're joining the Fantastic Four in the new movie.
They're
coming
cults.
out.
Yeah.
She's like, they're like, we should bring down the survivors. And she's like, no, we should kill them all. I'm like,
but
well,
here's
it seems like you guys should find a way to figure this out.
We get two dreams in one.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Multiple
zombie
zombie
cops.
dreams.
Yeah, I'm just yeah, they're really handsy.
and they're trying to rape her. Is
Yep.
that what it was?
That's what
Okay.
the zombies were trying to do.
Yeah. So
Well,
she
she's
wanted to get-
repressed. She's all pissed off because there's only one guy in the world now, and her sister's gonna get with her.
then she gets and then she gets undressed, and then another zombie comes and tries to take it from her. Oh,
I mean, it's nuts. This
Ah.
is
So that's 10 minutes of wasted time, and then we get a whole bunch of chatty chat, and then like, damn! So at the mall they just had like fucking automatic
guns.
weapons.
Yeah. No, they went and got them. They didn't get them at the mall. They got them from somewhere else.
Where?
I think they had them at home because their dad's in the military. They were talking about that.
It
Like,
doesn't
dad's
make
taught me
any
how to
fucking
shoot
sense.
this stuff. And they had all these guns. They had these
Yo, yeah, but their
Uzis
dad's
or
a
whatever.
pushover then, like, because his wife is like
Fucking with
openly
Chuck.
fucking with Chuck. And this dude's got all these guns in the house. Chuck's a dumb motherfucker. Chuck's got a death wish.
Yo, this shit was hilarious. Yo, all I could think about was
That little kid, the little
better
kid
off
zombie.
dead. Thinking $2.
Dude, his little one-liners, he just can't stop. He's like, it's a good thing I like kids. There goes the neighborhood. Like, I'm just like, would you shut the fuck up? There's nobody here but you and him, and he don't understand you. Shut up.
Man, he did say there goes the neighborhood.
Would you shut up already? God
This is
damn.
awful. This is awful.
Oh.
And then the mall scene. I don't even care about the scientists. All of a sudden they decide to go and have a this.
Oh, you know what, Alil? You know what's funny? Is
Totally.
in my head, I put the radio station in the mall. So, like, I had them going to the mall and having the radio station and the guns, and they were here at the
Oh,
shop.
all together.
I had it all in my head for some reason. I watched this today, and I had it
Yeah.
at the mall from the whole beginning.
Oh,
That's
no.
why I was like, it was the whole movie.
No, multiple areas, and so then we find more survivors, and
Oh shit! I'm turning the music sound off.
they're all fighting, and they all have shotguns, and all these teenagers.
Doesn't make any sense, but they're not teenagers. They're dead.
Well, they're teenagers. I mean, they're zombified teenagers. We don't know they're zombified until they take their glasses off.
Right, which was weird. What do you say? You don't want to know the deal.
Like you really didn't even need to introduce the zombie element. Just have them be fucking assholes. Like the world ended and we're doing our own shit.
Yeah, but it made sense though. It kind of worked. It was like, oh, okay.
It's the Joker.
That dude looked weird as shit though. Like he looked creepy as shit.
He looks better than Jared Leto.
I agree.
So,
and then this was weird. I didn't understand this part.
It's what, when like the one sister gets taken by the scientists?
Because they think she's infected because she's been complaining about a rash.
I thought they killed her though.
She did not, but she killed herself. She sedated her, make it look like she killed her because she didn't want to kill her. She was just gonna go.
But I thought she wanted to kill everybody.
Yeah.
Agree.
And then she kills the other scientist, and then she kills herself.
Yeah,
it didn't make any sense
because they were infected. She figured out that she's not, and she can live. She doesn't have any infection, just like her sister. They're not infected, but the scientists are because they talk about how their air vents were open from the comet, so whatever dust particles came in from the comet infected them, and they're slowly being infected. That's why she's going to kill herself. But
damn, I didn't get any of that. So
no, I didn't realize that either. God
well,
damn,
because she knew that
I just didn't pay attention enough, I guess.
She knew that they were draining people's blood to try to find a cure for them.
How? It happened yesterday.
I don't know.
That's yesterday. Well, maybe not because
I do the same thing with COVID. So
oh boy, like I mean, time moves differently here, right? Like I think it's yesterday, but like he had to go all the way to San Diego and come back dressed as Santa Claus for some fucking reason.
That was the other dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like I was like, I have no idea why he showed up at the science base dressed as Santa Claus.
He didn't. He showed up back at the mall.
He did. He was back to the radio
station, right? Oh, the radio station.
The radio station. That's right. Sorry, radio station. I thought he wore it to the science thing too. No, yeah, wear the Santa costume.
He just like fucking just killed herself and was like, "Fuck it." I was like, "Oh,
okay." She tells him everything and then kills him.
I mean, really, like I thought about it though. Like she has a way that she knows she can take herself out, and it's completely painless. She's going to go to sleep, and that's it. She knows she's going to turn into a zombie. She's like, I can either control my own fate here. So like, I choose this. Like, damn. I mean, if you're facing the inevitable and you can choose to go out peacefully, I mean, that might be the way to go.
So then we get these shitty scientists that are all weirdos, and they're
terrible at their jobs.
They have these two kids with them that they're draining their blood. That's what they're going to do with these kids. They're going to harvest their blood for a cure.
Have you ever had hepatitis? Have you ever had hepatitis? Have you ever had hepatitis? Like, goddamn.
He kept asking the same fucking question.
I was right. He wore the cowboy hat instead. I was like, I knew he wore something dumb. And I'm like, what are you wearing that for? Like, when you pull up to the science base, like, what are you doing?
Yo, the labels are tight, though.
Yeah.
The graphics.
Nice font.
Yeah, nice font.
I know what font that is, too. I got it on my...
Yeah, but it's different fonts because the R's are different.
Yeah, she just pops out of no fucking where. The sister's like, "Hey, like,
I'm still alive."
Yeah. After her one sister mourned her for about 12 seconds.
Yo, right?
She's like, she's dead. And I like how the one dude was like, "Your sister's dead. Shut up." And she's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, she fucking died." Like, so
she was infected.
Like, next, she's just like.
This fucking kid looks like the kids from fucking National Lampoon.
No, I thought we had some Children of the Corn kids coming in. I'm like, why are these two chuckleheads in here? And everyone just looks like.
Yeah, they just blow everything up.
I always think about like how they're made and like, all right, look up here in surprise and bewilderment.
And this scene, like, what the hell is this ending?
That was stupid as shit. Oh,
they're dressed like a family now.
Yeah, they just got out of family court. They adopted the kids. The judge signed off on it with the gavel and And he's got a football because, boys have footballs.
And she has a stuffed bunny because it's Easter time.
What is this girl? She's like 18. She's like, I have to be a mom now.
God, my mom used to have an outfit like that.
I think everybody's mom had an outfit like that. All of our moms had an outfit like that.
Oh,
Look at she like needed extra shoulders. God, that looks like a Jedi robe.
yeah, it does. Ah, this was so stupid.
Look at this
I know,
asshole. Like just because you're wearing a suit doesn't mean you're not a piece of shit, there, guy.
Yeah, and then she's
I actually thought she's gonna get hit by a car.
what is happening? She's like, I do like her reaction to this. And then the guy who beat her high score in the video game is driving the car. That's who that guy is. If you guys didn't realize,
Was that him? I didn't know that.
Remember in the beginning when she's like, "Who is whatever it was DMZ?" You know, and then his license plate is DMZ.
The dialogue is so weird here. She's like, "Nice car." He's like, "I have 23 of them. You want to go for a ride?" Like, what the fuck? like it's just so rapid fire.
And then he's all excited. We have to repopulate the planet. Let's go,
bitch.
Like,
yeah, our kids are gonna have to fuck. Like what?
Terrible.
They gonna wave.
Yeah, what is the waving? What is this happy family like? And then it just like they start
play
playing catch.
right here. Yeah.
Hey, but not for nothing. The little kid catches a deep one.
Does he? Now I gotta watch it now.
He catches a deep one though. He catches a pretty deep one. Watch. Like, look at him. He's like, all right, go out, bro. Go out. Look at him. Yeah, but watch him. Look at he's already hoofing it. Look at him. Look at him. Bam! Money.
He did that shit. Oh shit! Right on the money.
You didn't know that was George Kittle.
Hit him right in the chest.
George Kittle.
Right on the numbers.
Oh.
Sean, that movie sucks.
Hey, what can we do? Fuck you.
It was
That
terrible.
movie sucks.
So that's it. There you go. Night of the Comet. It's on Tubi. Watch it for free if you want. If you don't, you're probably seeing what you need to do, what you need to see right here. So
yeah, because we just showed you.
That's it for tonight. This is Lil.
This is Sean.
And this is Steve. Until tomorrow night, everybody, keep it creepy.
And watch out for that comment.